Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first three letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Sister Act. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1, but you can just call me Richard.
And my name is Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one. And boy, guys, Jerusalem's been a real drag lately. It's like everyone here hates me.
Oh, don't worry, Mary? Is that her name?
That went right over my head.
Oh shit, Mary Magdalene, that's her name, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know the story of Mary Magdalene aside from, like, she was the town bicycle or something.
Yeah, that's
What?
That's the story.
Yeah, she was the original bicycle.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Is this a euphemism for everyone rides?
Yeah, have you never... Okay, I guess he's never opened the Bible before.
No, I have not opened the Bible before.
Wow.
Is this where Craig starts bragging about how he's half Jewish?
I guess. This story's not in the Torah?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
I figured you'd read it, the section where you become a man. You'd learn all about Mary Magdalene.
Rich was there. Rich was there when we had my bar mitzvah. It was at our lunch table. That's as far as I got.
They gave Craig two things to read, the Bible and the Torah. He didn't open either. So,
It's summer reading all over again.
basically. Okay. Well, we're talking about Sister Act. Almost said sister.
We're talking about Sister, boys. Tia and Tamara Mari, that vehicle that just catapulted their career to stardom. And then went supernova, and they didn't do anything much, really, with that momentum they gained.
I think they have a reality show, or had a reality show.
Had a reality show? Oof.
Yeah, they had a reality show, and then I think one of them got pregnant, and then the other one decided to actually be on TV in supporting roles.
Okay, hey, it's something.
Yeah. I mean, she at least didn't let it die completely.
Unlike Taj, what the hell did he do?
Wait, who's Todd? Oh, is that the
Smart guy.
Smart guy, yeah, their brother.
He was also,
Wasn't he on Jeopardy?
He was also on Full House. Wasn't he like the buddy of,
Well,
Michelle?
before Smart Guy, yes.
Yeah, because they did crossover episodes. Well, not really crossover episodes. Well, they had a crossover episode with Steve Urkel. That's all that matters.
Did
what?
he do
Wait,
that?
Full House did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Steve Urkel was hitting on Stephanie or something.
Yeah, this is
Really?
accurate.
Yeah, 'cause
this is very
Stephanie-
young Steve.
Yeah, Stephanie had to get glasses, and Steve Urkel came along saying, like, "Don't you want to be cool like me?" Yeah, that's the laugh.
Yeah, you gotta, because he definitely does that after he says it.
And she was like, "Oh dear God, I don't want glasses."
But I totally bang you. So weird. It's one of those special episodes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Let's just say Uncle Jesse and Steve got along real well.
a little too well. Uncle Jesse went to prison for a bit.
Only a little bit.
Yeah. The court ruled Steve is too sexy for it to be a crime. Have you seen those suspenders? I remember. And then he comes in with wearing nothing but the suspenders. It's a really weird thing. Everyone, they play a laugh track, but everyone's like super uncomfortable. You could tell.
I like how this is like the second episode in a row that we managed to talk about how, people getting off for basically asking what the victim was wearing.
Yeah. It's funny because it's true. Let that sink in, America.
We live in an unfortunate society.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about Whoopi, though.
I'd
No,
love to.
there should just be a Steve Urkel rule. If you're
gonna fuck a kid, it's gotta be at least 86% Urkel, I guess. That's the rule Craig wants to put in. It's okay to fuck children, at least there's a resemblance to Urkel. Otherwise, it's just wrong. Because I don't know where else that rule could go, buddy. But if you'd like to elaborate, I'm all ears.
We're waiting, Craig.
Yeah, Greg.
Nope.
Yeah. All right, guys, you heard it here first. Right to your lawmakers, your congressmen, whoever. Let's get the. I don't want to name it. Let's just move on.
The 3/5 rule. They got to be 3/5 circle.
Didn't want to name it. I don't want to bring it into being.
I thought you just didn't want to be the one to name it, so
no,
I decided to pick it up for you.
Yeah, great. Now it's a thing. You made it a thing.
You're welcome.
It's not something to thank anyone for.
This is actually a horrible law. I take back everything I said. We should
You're
not
the one
allow.
who drafted it into being.
No, Urkel's never going to get action.
Except for that one very special episode of Full House.
I don't remember that one.
We just talked about
one
it.
we
What's
just talked
wrong
about.
with you?
Oh, that one. Okay, sorry. Went over my head again. Luckily, nothing went over my head with this movie.
Whoa! I mean, I figured it was in your ballpark here.
What do you mean?
You know.
Oh, yes. I was raised Catholic, so I know all of the references.
Yeah, I figured. I said this is Richard's the movie right here. He can get this. He can get behind all this.
But then I abandoned Catholicism, and now I don't know anything.
Well, guess what? So did Whoopi.
That's true. Because...
Yeah, this is your story, man.
Yeah, because... Well, let's hope it's not my story.
Did you say we watched Sister Act?
Yeah, he said
Yes,
it
I
3
said
times.
it twice!
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this no? Okay, I know it's on Disney Plus, and we've already confirmed anything on Disney
The
Plus
Disney Plus clause, yeah.
is fair game.
Yeah.
Was this a Disney movie originally? No, right?
I believe that
No.
this was Touchstone, which is a
Yes.
subsidiary of maybe Disney
Yes.
back then.
Yes.
So, yeah, fair game.
Yeah. I mean, really, we can watch freaking Spies in Disguise now because that was made by Wait, no, what was made that by? The people that did Ice Age, which is owned by Fox, which is now owned by Disney. So get ready for more Tom Holland. content.
Apparently, Sister Act 3 is in development for Disney Plus.
It's got to have a good subtitle, or else I'm not going to want to bother with it.
I'm just saying it's in development. I don't know
Again, it's got to have a good subtitle.
that even more makes it Disney. If Disney's making
No,
it,
again, it's already. You don't have to justify it. The Disney Plus clause. What are you doing?
So, hold on. Back to the title. So, the second one is Back in the Habit, correct?
Back in the Habit, baby.
What do you think would be a good subtitle for the third one?
For the third one, I don't know. I can't think of one. That's why I'm like, it has to be a good subtitle. Or else I'm not gonna care. They nailed it with Back in the Habit. It's such a good name. It's bonkers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's as simple as that.
Yeah, let's talk about the movie now. So we start off with a young Whoopi Goldberg.
Sister Act 3, I've Got My Sisters in Me, just because it rhymes. It's not a good subtitle, but it's something. You gotta beat that.
Okay. So if they actually did go with that name, would you watch it or no?
I would fucking piss on it. I would piss on my computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Be cheaper than pissing on my phone, so.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, man, phones are expensive now.
Okay, whatever. So we start off with a young Whoopi Goldberg back in Sunday school, or I don't know, Catholic school, one or the other.
Catholic girls' school.
Yeah. And this scene was what?
This is Stanley from The Office. That's how he says it.
That reference also went over my head.
She goes to Catholic girls' school.
It's in reference to a picture he has hanging on, and Michael Scott goes, "Huh, you gonna take Stanley's pictures away? I know I catch myself masturbating to that picture every day, every now and then." And he goes, "That's my daughter. She goes to Catholic girls' school. What is wrong with you?" It's a fun scene. I really like that show.
I like when he was looking at all the hentai.
It's called hentai, and it's art. I love Stanley. He is the freaking best character on that show.
It's very unfortunate that didn't make the cut.
Yeah, I get it. It's a hard sell now. He wasn't doing crossword puzzles this whole time. He was looking at hentai.
So back to Catholic girls' school. We got Whoopi, young little Whoopi.
Excuse me, back to where?
Catholic girls' school.
Siri, no one asked you!
What?
My phone was yelling. I guess you guys couldn't hear it.
I mean, no.
Good,
so,
perfect.
Whoopi, she's a little troublemaker at Catholic girls' school.
It's Catholic.
Yeah, Catholic girls' school.
Fine. She's got to name the apostles, guys. You know all the apostles, right? Craig, name one. Craig, name one first.
John.
Casca?
Which one am I?
Name an apostle.
Paul.
Craig?
George.
Well, Craig lost already. Casca?
Ringo, baby.
Ringo!
Woo!
What do you mean I lost already? First of all...
Got him!
you forgot about George Harrison. She's naming the Beatles.
Did she name George?
Yeah, I think she did.
Yeah. Because
I thought she only ended with Ringo being a weirdo.
No, Ringo is the Beatles because it's the Beatles. She's naming. I'm assuming there actually is a George, right?
No, there's not.
Yeah, I couldn't confirm.
I don't.
That's
know.
why I didn't think that she was listening to the Beatles. I just know she ended with Ringo. Like, I thought that she was naming real ones at first, and then she just went with Ringo.
No, I think she just named the Beatles.
Could have sworn she started with the real ones.
John and Paul, who are the Beatles.
Oh.
That's the joke.
That is the joke.
Shit, I guess a lot more went over my head in this movie than I thought.
She thought she would
necessarily surprised.
Rich is just like, it's Ringo, a funny name.
Well, I knew that was a Beatle, man, because then when she had to write him on the board, she ended with Elvis.
Yeah, she did end with Elvis.
Yeah. So that's why I was all like, oh, she knows her shit, but she's just being a silly Billy on the last one. Cute scene. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was fun.
And they immediately age her up to the ripe old age of, I don't know, 30?
I don't know. Around 30. Late 20s? I don't know. It's hard to tell.
She's in her 30s.
I've never seen a young Whoopi. So.
Right? Yeah.
It seems like she's always the same.
Yeah, so all I know, she's like 10 here.
That's true. But yeah, she grew up being a troublemaker in Catholic
Catholic girls' school.
Yeah. And she became a casino singer. And she sings what?
Casino singer!
What do you call them?
Lounge singer. You can also make the argument she's a showgirl. Those both work really well.
But she works in a casino.
Yeah, I know, but they don't call them casino singers.
Lounge singer.
Yeah.
Where else do lounge singers perform at?
Other lounges?
No, casino! She was in a casino!
A casino lounge.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay, buddy. I'm just letting you know what her occupation is. So
you know, the
forward,
Wikipedia specifically says Adult Dolores is
Get off there!
Lounge singer in
Lounge
Reno,
singer.
Nevada.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get off there. We have my notes.
We don't need Wikipedia. We have me.
We also, but wasn't Rich about to start using notes
Craig,
from Wikipedia?
if we were going to use Wikipedia, we could just get you away. I'd get on Wikipedia, and then it'd just be me talking to Casca about all the facts and him just saying, yes, yes, yes.
That is correct. Yes.
So, Craig, get off Wikipedia. We need your opinions and your input, not your facts.
He's saying half the show is me correcting him. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't have a show.
You're right.
Yeah. And we need your opinions, Craig, not your Wikipedia facts.
Yeah. We're the Disney Dunces, not the Disney well-informed individuals, because we're looking it up on Wikipedia as we speak.
Craig wants to seem like the smart one of the show.
I just wanted to confirm that Rich is an idiot. I'm sorry.
Well, we don't need confirmation. Listen to pick up any episode. You'll see that.
I have good notes.
I wouldn't say idiot. Misinformed.
Okay, well, speaking of my notes, so the next thing I have was actually Whoopi singing the songs here.
Yeah, she shows up, and she just sings.
I didn't know if that was actually Whoopi's voice.
Oh, you mean her actually singing? I don't know either.
Oh, okay.
It could be. I don't know. It sounded enough like her. I
Why
wouldn't
don't
be
I look it
surprised.
up on Wikipedia?
You could. I don't think it matters enough.
No, we just need your opinion on it, Craig. Do you think that was her?
I don't think it was her, but I don't know.
And Casca, you said...
It's possible.
Well, I guess I'm the deciding vote here, and I'm going to say, no, that wasn't her. Craig, we won!
It's not really how that works.
I don't think this is how that... What did...
Yeah, it's okay, Greg.
What's the contest?
It's okay, Greg. You can just keep moving.
Yeah. So anyway, turns out Whoopi, she has a secret nightlife after being a lounge singer. And she has a secret lover who has a wife and maybe some kids. And...
Wait,
Whoopi,
if this is her secret nightlife, what do people think she is doing?
what do you mean?
You said it was a secret nightlife.
Yeah.
She's a superhero by day.
What
And
makes
No,
this-
her
she's
secret
a-
nightlife is she's involved with this man.
this man who everyone she knows seems to know about?
I mean,
It's not really a secret.
Yeah, I'm just.
Like,
which
isn't
is
he
the
her
secret part,
manager or
Richard?
something?
Her boss, he owns the casino.
Yeah, he owns the casino, but
He's also
It's
sleeping
like
with her.
yeah, but everyone seems to know it's not a secret.
Wait. This is important. So Craig said
Yeah.
that the man was sleeping with Whoopi. And
Yeah.
there is a scene where you see basically Whoopi's cleavage. And she has a tattoo there. Is that like a real Whoopi tattoo on her breastises or no?
I can tell you, I've not really taken the time to look at Whoopi's breasts.
They're right there!
But I've never.
She's
have I ever
inviting you!
I've never been attracted to Whoopi in that way. I find her to be a joy. She makes me laugh, but I never said, "Whip 'em out, Whoopi."
I mean, I'm not doing that either. Like, I mean, dude, I'm not saying that either, but still, it's like she's showing you, she's inviting you, like she makes it pretty apparent. She's basically pointing at her tattoo. She wants the world to see.
And the world said no, Richard.
But dude, I swear there's just like a tattoo there. Like, and
I'm not saying there isn't. I'm saying I don't know.
I didn't notice either. As much as I enjoy breasts, I did not notice, and I agree. I do not look at Whoopi in that way.
I don't either. They were just there.
Well, you kind of did.
But I didn't notice because Whoopi's great. She's hilarious, like you said.
Like-
She's not
Like the tattoo wasn't like super prominent. Like if it was a real tattoo, like it's been there.
you'd
a
have to
while.
really be checking her out to see it. This is the point where I've already.
God
get
damn
it.
it, dude. Fine, whatever.
I get it.
So basically, yeah, she's having an affair with this man, and the man,
Very
he's
bad.
like,
Oh boy.
"What?
Oh boy.
What do you mean? Did I get something
Not
wrong?"
good. Oh boy. No, I'm just saying. Oh boy, it's not good.
But don't worry, because this guy, he's going to confession. He's going to confess his sins to the priest. But
Okay.
you know what
That's
the priest says?
Religious man. What's he say?
The priest says he's going to get excommunicated from the church if he gets a divorce.
That sounds right. It's go straight to hell. You can't just divorce.
Yeah, but I guess all the other things that this man does is just okay, fine and dandy.
Yeah.
Which we
Why,
soon
what else does he
learn.
do?
Dude, we soon learn that he's a bad man.
Oh, how bad could he be?
He's a gangster. Man.
Feels good to be a gangster.
I need someone to explain what happens here because the next thing I know, Whoopi's trying to go to church.
Okay, so she's downstairs in her dressing room talking to her friends about her secret double life that apparently she lives. And she's saying she's sick of it. She's gonna leave him. But then, knock, 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 is her man's boys come in with a mink jacket for her, which, I don't know, have you guys ever seen a mink?
Is that the purple thing?
They're like the purple thing that she has is a mink jacket. And a mink is like a little tiny weasel. So probably like 50 weasels died to make this stupid coat.
Uh-huh.
It's so sad. I hate it.
Sad.
I hate it so much.
She hates the coat too, don't worry.
I know she loves the coat because this character Whoopi Goldberg is portraying as a very terrible person, I guess.
Oh, wait, I thought she hated it because it probably belonged to his wife.
She started liking it, then she noticed that his wife's name is on it.
It turned out to be, yes.
And she's like, oh, fuck that guy.
So she goes to tell him off, going upstairs, practicing her leaving speech, saying which all the countries and cities and whatever she's going to go to start a new life, get famous, get a career going. And she walks in on some dirty business. Turns out this guy here, Jimmy the Rat, turns out he was a rat. It's time to shoot him.
Oh, fuck.
So he gets his boys to shoot him. Bada bing, bada boom, pow, you're dead, mate. And she sees it. And
Mate? Are they Australian?
Yeah. No.
They don't say mate.
People say mate.
Not them.
I say mate all the time.
Not them, though.
Bada bing, bada boom, you're dead, mate.
I'm going to the pub with my mates.
Yeah.
That's like English, but you're using it. You're using the accent, but no.
I don't understand what's wrong with mate. I was hungry the other day, so I pulled out a calorie, mate.
No.
And I ate it, mate.
Not the way, but these guys are like Italian gangsters. They don't talk like that. They don't say mate.
I'm sorry, are you Italian all of a sudden? You got some experience here?
I got a little Italian. My mother's Italian.
Your mother's Italian, so all of a sudden you're a freaking expert on the Italian language now, huh?
A little bit.
A little bit.
She cooks a nice calzone.
She cooks a calzone! You say she's Italian and you jump to calzone? That's your number one pick.
She makes a
calzone. Nah, man, your mother makes the gravy. You love her gravy, bud. This is Italian American.
Is this in the movie?
Yeah, this is in the movie. You don't remember the scene where they're all arguing about whose mother makes the best gravy?
A boppity boopity.
Now that's just racist.
Yahoo!
Okay, we're back on track.
Okay.
But yeah, she walks in on a murder and she is freaking out. So she runs. And the guy says, take care of this to his boys who just shot the man. And they run after her, and she gets away. Because she is a wily one, that Whoopi.
Yeah, and she's talking to the police, and the police are all like, oh my god, we have been trying to nail this sucker for a long, long time, and we need you to help testify. But I guess they gotta build a case first or something like that, because there was going to be some time.
Gotta get a court date.
Because our legal system is not very good.
Yeah.
Their legal system.
Ours is even worse now.
Oh, okay.
It just did not improve.
This was like 50 years ago.
Yeah, I know. It's even worse now.
It took place in the 90s. It took place in the 90s. What are you talking
did take place
Just
in the
because
90s.
Whoopi looks the same doesn't mean that a lot of time hasn't passed.
It does take place in the 90s, though. But the fact of the matter is it's just gotten worse. So
90s is still 30 years ago.
You said 50.
30, 50. That's close.
The fact of the matter is you're arguing nothing because, again, it's only gotten worse.
Fine, whatever. Legal system's gotten worse, and Whoopi has to go into hiding. Witness protection, guys. So we're gonna hide her away in the one place no one will ever look. New York?
San Francisco.
Shit.
San Francisco. Probably should have gone to New York. It probably would have been better. Across the country. Because she's in Nevada.
Well, she's got to go back and testify.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why not hide for 2 months in New York?
Because they have a covenant that's willing to take her here.
Like, the thing is, like, do you think they're really going to spend, like, a boatload of money? Because, remember, this is 30 years ago when plane prices were $1 million.
Yeah, they're already giving $10,000 to the church. What else? Well, come on, what else do you want?
They could have just flown her to New York and put her in an apartment.
How is that protecting anyone?
If they don't know where she is, then that's protecting.
What is she going to do for 2 months? Just starve to death in an apartment?
Yeah.
Great. They just lost their witness.
I want to see Craig's version of the movie.
It's really sad. Just Whoopi in a room, slowly wasting away.
Oh, I'm sure they would use a lot of time skips, though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So, the FBI, they take Whoopi to the church, say, hey, this is where you're going to be. And Whoopi, she isn't having any of it. She doesn't want to be here because nuns, they don't even have sex. But don't you worry.
It's like, you want me to argue that? You want me to argue nuns have sex? Why did you pause?
I thought maybe you wanted to say something.
Hey guys, I don't know about you, but the nuns I know are all respectable women. I don't know what you want me to say.
I have seen some videos on the internet that would prove differently. But,
well, yes, we've all seen those videos. Waka waka wooey.
Did you?
No, I'm not a fucking degenerate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't look at a nun and say, I'd like to do... I don't even like saying that hyperbole or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what this is. I just don't want to say anything about that about nuns. It's gross. Don't be gross.
Greg, do you think you can help Koska out with this?
What do you mean help him out? Get him attracted to a nun? No.
No, not that.
I mean, the closest I'll get is there's that Felicia from the Darkstalkers game. I think she's technically a nun, but most of the time you see her, she's just a naked cat girl with fur in the right places.
Oh,
she's a nun?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, she's not. She's a cat girl.
Okay. You could be two things, Craig. I don't know how to tell you. Explain this to you.
No, I'm pretty sure her profession is cat girl, not nun.
I thought, you know what, when you were talking about it, I thought you were talking about, because there's that nun character in that other game. That's a fighting game. And I was going to be like, I think that's actually a dude.
Oh, Bridget.
Guilty Gear.
Yeah. Everyone's gay for Bridget. No, that's fine. You could fuck him.
Yeah.
Not actually a nun.
Okay. But anyway, in the movie, Whoopi's getting introduced to the headmistress, and racial tensions are high. Because the headmistress, she takes one look at Whoopi and says, we can't have her here. She'll stick out like a sore thumb.
Yes, this is a conspicuous person.
Yeah, but luckily, they have nun clothes for her. So, boom! She looks like a nun now. No one will ever know.
She still sticks out like a sore thumb.
What do you mean?
She's the only black one.
I guess they really should have flown her to New York instead.
These people need her, though.
That's true. But, Whoopi, she now gets to meet all of her new nun friends, and at the dinner table, she even gets to say the blessing.
It's really good. It's a good blessing.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of no food, I shall fear no hunger. And I think there's also some of the Pledge of Allegiance sprinkled in there.
Yeah, she steps into the Pledge of Allegiance, and then from the powers invested in me, I now pronounce you ready to eat. Amen.
This is my favorite part.
It's really good.
Oh, man. But yeah, she just... I guess it was just a dinner of slop, right?
Yeah, it's general gruel.
Beans.
Nun gruel. You know.
Doesn't it look like beans?
Maybe. I look like nun gruel.
Yeah. It certainly looked like something that I wouldn't want to eat.
And Whoopi felt the same way.
I'm glad. But yeah, Whoopi, she has to basically adjust to life as a nun. 5 a.m. choir practice.
But Mother Superior not giving her the best time here.
Oh, wait, that's the name?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I thought it was just headmistress.
No, that's a whole different thing. She's Mother Superior.
It's not a school.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, I mean, they're all learning from her, from the headmistress, Mother Superior. So it's kind of like a school. I mean, they're also doing like arts and crafts, weren't they?
They were making prayer beads for the children.
That's basically school.
It's not. She's Mother Superior. I don't know why you're trying to argue she's a headmistress. She's not.
I'm
She's
just
Mother Superior.
I'm just trying to make the comparisons between the nuns and the
again,
school.
it's okay to be wrong. It's why we're here, to learn.
And not only is it Mother Superior, it's Maggie Smith.
Maggie Smith.
She's very good at being like a jerk.
The hard ass.
Yeah.
Is this the lady that was in the Harry Potter movies?
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
She was nice in those.
She was still a hard ass.
I mean, she had to be. She was an old lady.
She's a lovable hard ass. That's her character. That's her archetype. That's what she's pigeonholed in, and she does a good job at it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what Craig was saying, man.
Didn't she? She's in that show my parents watch, Downton Abbey.
I'll believe it. I've never seen it.
Neither has Craig. He just knows parents watch it.
She's the queen. I actually don't know. I made that up.
Okay, great. It's okay. We can keep going. It doesn't really matter.
Hold
We're
on,
not here to
Craig's
talk about whatever that is. I know he is. That's why I'm just trying to push it aside. That's why I'm trying to move it along.
I could hear some clicks. I know he's getting the Wikipedia for us.
That's why I don't
Oh,
want
I
him
wasn't
to.
going to say anything. I was just curious. You were just...
He's just for his own edification. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed to use Wikipedia anymore, so I wasn't going to say anything, but you just made it.
We're going to put IMDb on the list too for you.
Let's just keep going.
Okay. So anyway, now Whoopi, she's getting closer with all of her friends, and she starts telling them about where she's from. She's been to Reno, and she used to help all the hookers out, especially Buckwheat Bertha. And what's a buckwheat?
One of the Little Rascals, I think.
Really?
I
Wait,
might be wrong.
is Buckwheat Bertha actually a little rascal, or is just Buckwheat a little rascal?
I think Buckwheat is a Little Rascal. I don't think they had...
I thought they might be making a reference here, like, we got Buckwheat Bertha.
I actually not even... I might not even be correct in saying the little black boy was called Buckwheat from the Little Rascals.
You're correct, sir.
Wow. Look at me. I'm freaking something.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I think the Little Rascals are all men, the He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Wait, what?
The He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Was that what they called it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. It's been a while since the Little Rascals have entered my mindscape. Also, what? A movie Whoopi was in! Now that I think about it! Wow! She shows up at the end of that one. Anyway, let's get back to it.
What?
Okay.
What movie?
Little Rascals! Not the original, but the remake.
Was she?
Yeah, she shows up at the end, I'm pretty sure.
Wait,
I might be wrong.
Is Little Rascals the movie where all the adults just say, like, whoop, 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 whoop,
Nope,
whoop?
that's
Charlie
Peanuts.
Brown. What?
Oh, okay. I didn't know. They're both old.
Yeah, sure. One's a cartoon, though, and one is not.
I mean, there's been Little Rascal cartoons.
Yeah.
No.
It might have actually started as a comic series as well. I don't know. I don't know enough about Little Rascals.
And I'm sure there's probably, like, a live-action Charlie Brown, right?
God, I hope not.
I don't think there is, just because I don't want to picture it. It's just Michael Cera, isn't it?
The little bald boy with, like...
Would they make him bald in a live-action?
They can't, because it'd be upsetting.
It just looked like the kid has cancer.
Yeah, that's the problem with Caillou.
What?
The show about a little kid who has cancer.
Oh, okay. That also sounds
Also, he's
upsetting.
terrible. So
That kid
everyone,
has
like,
cancer?
No, but he might as well. You hope. You watch Caillou and you sit there and you hope. You hope it's cancer.
That sounds like a bad thing to hope for.
Well, you've not seen Caillou, so you have no place to judge.
I haven't.
You have no frame of reference here. Trust me.
I just remember the toys.
Wait, what
That's
is
all.
this? Toys too?
It was a show.
Yeah, it was a show.
On what?
Oh.
PB says
That sounds right.
kids.
Oh my god, I see it now. Oh.
Yeah. No, just go away from that. You're not doing yourself any favors by going there.
Okay, guys, let's go back to the movie where Whoopi now decides that she's going to sneak out. She's going to go have some fun on the town.
Hey, man, she was inspired to sneak out.
By what?
Sister Mary Robert.
Yeah, so Sister Mary Robert, at some point she gives Whoopi an alarm clock, and she says, like, hey, like, you know what? This may sound prideful, I may be a sinner, but I want to be special one day, Whoopi, and I hope that happens for me. Is that what inspired Whoopi?
No, she says you have to have a little piece of you. You can't let that go away. Sometimes you just have to be you.
Oh.
And then she leaves. Because that's why she has that little alarm clock. It was given to her by her brother because she could never wake up. And it always made her laugh. And although she's supposed to give everything away, but this is a part of her. She doesn't want to give that away. And you can't. You have to have a piece of you. And then she leaves.
Why was this nun the only one who didn't have the nun hat?
Because she's a cutie patootie.
Wait, she didn't have the nun hat?
She did not, no. At least not the full-on one. It didn't wrap around her entire head.
Yeah, because I knew she had, like, bangs.
Yeah. So that's it. I as for a reason, I don't know. Maybe it's a status thing. Maybe she hasn't been there long enough. She's pretty young.
She was very prideful. She wanted to show off her bangs.
Yeah, she wanted to show off her bangs, which good for her.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Whoopi sneaks out and what was that? Mary Robert.
Sister Mary Robert?
Sister Mary Robert. She sneaks off after him. And also the other nun does as well. Some fat lady.
Sister Mary Kathy to Jimmy.
We already know her. We saw Hocus Pocus.
We saw Hocus Pocus, baby, and we watched King of the Hill.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. That lady. She also goes there too. But Whoopi's good at being...
National treasure.
The faces of Kathy Najimy. Oh my god.
It's fun. She's good in everything.
She just makes silly faces like the whole time.
It's great. She kills it in this movie too. They put a spotlight on her multiple times. I love it.
Yeah, especially her singing voice.
Oh, it's so good.
But okay, so Whoopi and her buddies, they all end up going to the bar across the street, but Whoopi doesn't know that at first because Whoopi just gets there and she starts taking names. Like, they start making fun of her, like the patrons of the bar, like some big tough dudes, and she's like, yo, like, I know what I'm doing here. And she's taking no prisoners. She's got a lot of sass.
She's putting the music on the jukebox. She's pinching people's ears, saying, sit up, young man.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to put the fear of God in you.
Exactly.
And she orders a cola. It's really fun.
But that's when her friends show up and she never gets her cola.
Yeah, she does not get her cola. It's sad.
Yeah, but her friends show up. Whoopi, she doesn't want any of this. But her friends, they just want to dance and have a good time. Because apparently they're a little too sheltered in that coven?
I think you're right. Not coven.
Convent.
I think we've gone over the covens.
It's again, he's confused because Kathy and Jimmy's back. I get it.
Of course.
Okay. But eventually, Whoopi just has to break up the party and take them all home, where they're going to get into trouble, guys.
But I swear, if this becomes a nun bar, I'm out of here.
And luckily, it probably isn't.
Yeah, they don't go back. Sadly.
Maybe one of these days. Maybe off screen they do.
I doubt it.
But yeah, what's her face? Headmistress, she's pissed off. And she says, Whoopi, you gotta go home. And Whoopi's like, this is the only place I can go to. What about forgiveness and being a better person? And Headmistress is all like, you know what? Okay, you win this one. But you're going to do one thing.
Out in the distance, you hear, la, la, la!
Yeah.
In the background, you hear, la, la, la! That's what gives her the idea for this next part.
Yeah, because Headmistress says, like, yo, you're going to do one thing when you're here, and that is sing. That is all you are allowed to do. You can't do anything else, so go be a nice singer for our choir. And yeah, I guess she's not really going to be a singer, but she's going to be like the choir leader, maestro.
No, she definitely goes there to be a singer.
She just was told to go be part of the choir.
The lead singer lady, whose name escapes me, and I'm sorry, Sister Mary, whatever your name is, but who's
great also.
What happened?
I would say she's great also. I just don't
remember. Oh yeah, she's hilarious. She's the one who likes it tough. She was in a covenant in the woods in Canada. They had no electricity, no hot water. It was a living hell, and she loved every minute of it.
What a nice lady.
She's really good. But yeah, and she just goes to sing, and then I don't know why she gets the idea that Whoopi's here to be a ringer. She put that idea in her own head.
Yeah, so she's all like, I guess Whoopi's here to replace me, so you know what, Whoopi? Have at it. And Whoopi starts separating her altos from her baltos, and she gets them into shape, guys.
She's a regular Frog Jordan. She's the ringer. Remember? Frog Jordan. It's a throwback to an old episode of our show. Amphibia.
I like to go an episode where Craig doesn't feel the need to explain his own jokes. Like, I hate when he explains my jokes, but it's even worse when he explains his own jokes.
Well, I heard nothing.
No, it's fine. A joke can fall flat, and you can just leave it there.
No, I
The
think
worst thing you can
funnier.
do is to grab it and prop it up. No. Look, I'm not saying there's a time and a place for that. But if it's literally every time your joke falls, you're not doing yourself any favors.
I was just waiting for Casca to say something, and I'm glad I waited.
Oh, I was gonna let him finish. I'm not rude. I'm not a rude person. I'm gonna let him finish. But then I'm gonna tell him why he's wrong.
Don't worry, Craig. I remembered your joke.
Oh no, I remembered it too. I understood after he said it. I'm not gonna laugh at every joke that happens on here. We'd be here all day.
Craig, I'm glad that you made the comment.
You guys are jerks.
I'm
What?
not a jerk.
I didn't do anything. Okay, fine. Whoopi's in choir practice. She's getting everyone to sing together. And remember, guys, you gotta listen to each other. That's what makes a good group. Because I guess they were all just, like, doing their own thing before.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And she's making everyone bring out their voice, everything that is special to these people. And it's wonderful. People are loving it now. Like, they're doing choir
They're
practice.
doing a good job.
Yeah. Like, they are even performing for all the other nuns and all the priestesses. And basically, they're getting the whole town excited.
I don't think there's any priestesses.
Yeah, I think he means multiple priests, technically, but it's confusing.
Yeah, what's the plural of priests?
Priests.
Oh, okay.
You just said it, too. You go, what's the plural of priests?
I like when Craig also explains my jokes.
Was yours a joke?
I don't know. Okay. So, where are we going? Fuck.
I don't know. I feel like you skipped a bit.
What do you mean? No, she's taking charge of the choir practice. They sing together. They sing for everyone. The nuns love doing it, but the headmistress isn't happy with it.
It's like that one special concert. The big debut of them actually doing a show.
Yeah, they
And
sing.
it puts the butts in the seats.
I mean,
All the kids from the streets coming on in.
they actually came in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, they came in. This is an important scene, and you just like skip it over and saying, "Oh, everyone's loving it. They're famous now."
No, like,
They-
okay. So I know that like people heard them from outside the church. I didn't know that they actually went in.
That's the important part, Richard.
Oh, okay.
Is that they got the people from the streets who are hearing it, and they're like super interested now. So
These
people are coming back to
ruffians.
this previously established. Well, I would call them ruffians. They're just people on the street, people playing basketball.
Ruffians.
Okay, great. I guess if you're a person of color and happen to be playing basketball, you're now a ruffian.
They were
In Craig's eyes, not mine.
They were a bunch of different colors. What are you talking about? They were white and dark brown and light brown. They were everything.
They were all different kinds of brown.
They were all the shades.
What do you mean? They weren't of a color. They were all the browns.
They were everything, you know.
I'm feeling that there weren't any white people in that
I
group.
think there was one white person. I think they were.
That justifies your statement.
Exactly. They're a little
The
everything.
token white person that makes me not a racist.
They were all like tatted up and had like, you know,
I guess if you have a tattoo, you are now a bad person.
they looked rough. Like
They were people who
They
were
look-
playing basketball and other people who happened to be passing by.
all I'm saying is they could probably beat me up.
Well, so what? So could the nuns. That means nothing.
You got a church full of ruffians right now. That's before the
And that was
basketball
before
people
they
came.
started singing. Anyway, they do a really good show. Senor Monsignor is getting into it. Everyone from the streets getting into it. Only one person isn't. That's Mother Superior. She does not look pleased.
Yeah.
She's got some choice words, people.
Yeah, so she's going to talk to Whoopi and say, like, yo,
In private,
yeah.
no one listen in.
Actually, you have to do this. My notes aren't great.
What do I have to do? To explain the conversation?
Oh, wait. Yeah, because the next thing I have in my notes is crazy antics in all caps.
Oh my god, like that's fucking helpful.
Unless I have crazy antics here.
Crazy antics? You mean painting the church because it's covered in graffiti?
Yes! Like
and putting up a jungle gym for the children? Wild antics, guys!
Okay.
Watch out!
Okay, maybe crazy
Nuns
antics...
on the loose!
Maybe crazy antics was a poor choice of words, but it's definitely a montage. You have a montage.
I was going to say, the word you're looking for is montage.
Okay.
Gonna need a heat wave. Whatever. I don't know what you've done. But anyway, before we even get to the crazy antics, we have Mother Superior ripping Whoopi a new one. Saying, you made a blasphemous thing. You corrupted everyone in the choir. The church is falling apart. What are you doing, Whoopi? Whole time, everyone and all the nuns leaning up on the door, trying to listen and seeing what's going on. Senor Monsignor pushes his way through, says, Mother Superior, you've done an amazing thing here. You've done such wonderful work. Oh my god, everyone's coming in. People want to know what's going on. The church is relevant again. You've single-handedly saved us. You're a genius.
Oh, and that's why Whoopi says, you know what? Like, Mother Superior, she didn't want to tell anyone, but she wants us all to go out and talk to the neighbors.
There it is.
And that's when we have the crazy antic.
That's
montage.
when the antics ensue.
Yes, okay.
Because now it's no longer about we're not stuck in this coven anymore. The coven. We're not stuck in this coven anymore. We get to go hang out in front of the sex shop.
That's where they went, yes.
With the ruffians.
Yes, the guy with the nerdy businessman, the balding businessman with the glasses who wanted to buy pornography. The ultimate ruffian.
Hey,
tough customer.
Hey, he can beat Craig up, so he's a ruffian.
Yeah, that's true. It's really good that they just decided to hang out in front of a sex shop. It made my day.
Yeah. So they're having...
I didn't really understand what they were doing. Just keeping people from
getting
going
the word
in.
out. Hey, the church, come visit it.
Yeah.
We do a good job.
Yeah, and also, like, the thing is, like, if you see a nun in front of a sex shop, like, you are, like, 10 times less likely to actually walk in that sex shop, because that nun is judging you now.
No, the nun isn't judging you. God is judging you. You're just more aware of it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, nuns can be judgmental. Like, look at
the
Mother
people,
Superior.
No, I'm not saying nuns can't be. It just doesn't matter what they think. They're nuns.
Because they're women?
The big man. No, man. Man in general, it doesn't matter what they think, but, with God right there, got a direct line. Oh, boy.
I guess. Like,
it's like look, you're getting a better Wi-Fi signal to God when the nuns are around. My jokes are just full.
No, I'm thinking of, like, an analogy here, because, like...
I'm just trying to think, like, a Wi-Fi. What am I, like, am I going to log on to the nuns?
You're getting a direct... You said you're getting a direct connection.
Yeah.
It's a wired connection to God when the nuns are there.
God is my Wikipedia.
It's a lot like if you were to, like, go on the Pornhub, and then in, like, the bottom right of the screen, a Bible verse just pops up. Like, that's how I would compare it.
No, I've definitely watched pornography with Bible verses in it. Doesn't really bother me.
I thought you said you didn't see the nun videos.
I didn't see the nun videos.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not like I'm looking for them, but...
You just happen to be watching them.
Yeah, well, not that I'm watching them. Like, I know of their existence.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I watched them. I don't know.
It's okay. You don't have to convince me because, the big man knows.
He's got that direct Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
Craig, I'm bringing it back for you.
And incognito mode doesn't work with him.
That's true. I don't think incognito mode works for anything.
It doesn't save your history, so there's that.
It says it doesn't keep it away from your internet provider. It also doesn't keep it away from God.
Just your parents, I guess.
As long as they're not in the room with you.
Funny story about that one, but let's continue. Where are we going? Okay, so the nuns, they are on their crazy antics, and the neighborhood is just so much better now. And when things get better, the TV man is bound to notice. So Mr. CNN or whatever, he decides he's going to film the nuns. And that's bad because Whoopi gets on TV.
But it doesn't amount to anything.
Well, yes, it does. This is like the...
No, nothing happens.
No,
this is
nothing
the
happens.
catalyst.
It's
No,
not
it's
the
not.
catalyst.
Yes, because the mean men, they find Whoopi on the TV.
No,
They
they
don't.
don't.
What?
No. The guy's wife ends up watching the TV and she's trying to, hey, honey, look at these nuns, they're doing good. We should give them money. The do-gooders. But he doesn't bother watching. He goes, I'm playing pool here.
Oh,
It amounts to nothing.
damn. Here I thought we had another Disney movie that basically our main character gets taken down because they were on TV or had their picture taken.
No.
Well,
No, pretty much.
I was trying to make parallels.
Just
No.
the cop.
No, don't
Gets
say
mad
it.
at her.
We're not there yet. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what happens. The cop gets mad at her. Doesn't really amount to anything, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you know who also saw the new special? The Pope! And he wants
Yeah.
to see all those
I guess.
nuns. Well, yeah. I guess the Pope isn't even important. Forget I said anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. It's a good joke.
Yeah.
That's
But
about
okay.
it.
But things are so much better now that Whoopi's in town, being a good nun. But Mother Superior, she's not having any of it. And she wants to leave because she can't kick Whoopi out, can she? So, off she
feels
goes.
she's obsolete is the problem.
Oh.
It's this new wave of Catholicism, and she doesn't feel like she can be a part of it. Because what she wanted to do was, she heard the Pope's coming and says, guys, we have to do like a nice traditional one because, it's the Pope. You got to show him some respect. And they have a vote. And everyone votes against her. So she goes, all right, this is the new wave. I can't be a part of this. I'm not needed here. I have to leave.
Oh.
Because at this moment is also when Whoopi gets the phone call. Her police friend made some phone calls, and they pushed the court day up. On like 48 hours or whatever a week. I don't remember the actual time span. They're going to do it. She no longer has to be there for much longer. So she's leaving anyway. But Mother Superior, again, she has to go. She doesn't feel like she belongs there anymore.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And then the FBI plugs the leak. You can probably talk about that, I guess.
Okay, so it jumps back to the police station. And Mr. Policeman, her friend, I don't know his actual name, like Briggs or Stokes or whatever. Officer Stokes, nowhere to be found, but he got some papers for him. Just leave it with this sketchy-ass police officer. It'll be fine.
Who's the first time we see him in the whole movie?
No, we see him before, too.
Do we?
Yes, he is straight up asking, so where'd you hide her?
Oh, yeah. I remember someone asked that. And he was
Yeah,
like,
it was
I
him.
can't, I don't know.
What are you talking about? But, something Jesus, wink wink. He does make a God reference there. Doesn't matter.
I forget what he said. Like, not even
I don't
God
remember
knows or
either.
something. I don't know.
Something like that. It's,
Heaven knows.
Whatever. Heaven knows, whatever. He looks at the papers, finds a pay stub for $10,000 to this random ass covenant. Hey guys, I know where she is. I'm gonna go call up Mr. Biddy Vambito here. Tell him where to put the hit. And that's how the bad guys find her.
Okay. But then the FBI man, he knows who the bad man is within the FBI. So he stops him. I forget how exactly. But
He punches him in the face. He runs up to him and punches him in the face.
yeah.
Because the guy howling the paper says, oh yeah, Mr. Sketchy Police Officer says I was cool to leave the paperwork with him. And that was all he needed to punch him in the face and send him to prison.
Well, at least he was right on that.
We have
Yeah,
a
he
good
was-
legal
he
system
was right.
inside the police department, apparently. But
It's okay. He was right. He went with his gut. And it paid off. So now it's time to fly to San Fran, baby.
Okay, so the evil men, they're gonna go to the nun place, and they do! And they kidnap Whoopi and the cute nun lady.
Yeah, Sister Mary Robert.
Yeah, and oh my god, Whoopi, she just feels so bad for Sister Mary Robert. She's like, yo, you don't need her. And then the bad men said, yeah, we do. She saw us. She's gonna tell everyone. So they keep her, but Whoopi says, like, okay. They're in their car, and then Whoopi decides she's just going to open the door and push Sister Mary Robert out the...
After they had to stop for a train.
Oh, yeah, I guess they had to do that too. I thought that the car was still moving.
She did not, yeah. The car, well, I think it was technically coming to a stop, but again, it was slower than, a car would be.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It still would have been funny, though.
I know. It would have been funny if she just kicked the nun out of a moving car.
Yeah. But luckily, also, our good FBI friend is here, and he was actually trying to stop the car initially, but he was a bit slow, but...
Doesn't matter. He grabbed Sister Mary Robert and found out where they're going.
Yeah. And all the nuns, they also know where the bad men are going, and they want to go too.
Because you can't trust the feds to get the job done.
You can only trust the agents of God.
That's right.
So...
Let's catch the first flight to Reno.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
a really
this scene.
good scene.
I do like this scene. So they go to their not a helicopter, like they go to a private plane, I guess. And the guy's like, "Nah, I can't do it for free or whatever." And then they just
Look, it's $1,500. That's $500 cheaper than what I normally charge. He's cutting him a deal. It's not a complete monster. That's it, Craig. You can pick it back up.
and then they just pray for him. They're just like, please don't let this man burn in hell for leaving a bunch of nuns.
Look after him, how he refused to look after us. Please don't let him be stricken with baldness and boils on his neck.
I guess I missed this.
It's a really good scene. Best scene in the movie, probably. Well, maybe not, but it's just really good.
I like
Just
when they
guilt
dinner
the crap
together.
out of him. Yeah, I know. I understand. the nun gruel.
Yeah.
But after a while, he just gives it. He goes, "All right, we're going to Reno, baby."
Yeah. So they go to Reno because Whoopi got taken to some nightclub. I forget the name.
The Moonlight Lounge.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it started with an N.
Nope, it's Moon, because she was also the Sisters of the Moonlight. That was her cover.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they all end up at the nightclub. The nuns, I guess they're trying to find her. Whoopi, she's in the back room with the bad men, but somehow escapes. I don't know how that happened.
Okay, so they catch her, and the two henchman boys are arguing, "We can't shoot a nun. She may be Whoopi Goldberg, but she's still a nun." So there's this whole fun scene about how they can't shoot a nun, and they try to trick each other into shooting her first, so they won't have to shoot a nun.
I wish I paid attention here.
You should have. It's really good. And they're like, all right, at the count of 3, we're gonna shoot her. Okay, wait, you'd be like 1, 2, then bang? Or like 1, 2, 3, bang. 1, 2, 3, bang. All right, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. You didn't shoot her! Well, I thought you were gonna shoot her, so I didn't have to.
It's like classic Two Goons.
It's really good. And then they go, all right, there's only one thing we can do this. Whoopi, you gotta strip. We can't kill you when you're wearing that. So she gets on her hands and knees and she starts praying. And the prayer starts out normal enough, but then she starts speaking quote unquote Latin, like tutu fa 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 fu fu falapa leap long. And then she just punches them both in the nuts and runs away. Also, of note, the reason she was able to punch up the notes, the goons were also praying with her. And they were following her in prayer. Oh, this is a good movie, guys.
Yeah, so she escapes.
These are the antics you missed, Richard. Not painting the church and fixing the roof.
I at least understood what happened here because Whoopi escapes. She's on the casino floor where all the nuns are, and she meets with the nuns, and the nuns are like, "Yo, just do your thing. We got this now." So all the nuns, they split up, and basically the goons, they can't find her because they're getting confused with all the nuns. They're like, "Hey, babe."
So many nuns. What's up, sweetheart? It is a older, tougher nun who happens to be called Babe. She does a fantastic job of delivering that line. Oh, it's a good movie.
Yeah. You want to finish this for me, though, because my notes end.
Nothing. They just get into crazy nun antics. Whoopi runs into a craps table. Not a craps table, a roulette table. Tells everyone which number to bet on. And goes, "It's going to be red 12. And the guy goes, "How do you know that?" And she just points up to God. And he goes, "Okay." And everyone else on the table also fucking bets on red 12. And minute, Red 24 or something. And everyone just looks at her. She's like, I did that to teach you guys a lesson. and another nun gets caught playing the slot machines and she hits the jackpot.
Yes.
And she gets yelled at, but then she just kind of gives a look like, look at this. Oh, it's good. Nuns at a casino. The ultimate fish out of water scenario.
But how did the bad men get caught?
How did the bad men get caught? Because they end up, eventually the nuns regroup in a abandoned little room off to the side. I guess they you use for reserved for parties, bat mitzvahs, and what have you. And they get cornered. So the guys come out, they go, hey, bring out Whoopi, we're going to shoot her. And they bring out Whoopi. She says, come on, shoot me. Mother Superior is all like, say what you want about her. This woman is a nun. So the two henchmen guys put their guns down. They can't shoot a nun, especially not in front of 50 other nuns. You can't do it. Which I can relate, because I kicked a nun, guys.
Wait, what?
I feel awful about it till this day. But I kicked a nun. I went to Catholic school, and you've been to Catholic school. It's not the best environment.
No.
You haven't? Oh my god, I grew up in Catholic school, guys. This isn't even like a bit. This is real life facts. St. Gerard, look it up.
And then middle school with us?
Yeah, the middle school, you guys. But before then, I was a Catholic boy, and they hit you, and they force you to do things you do not want to do,
like what?
Praying.
Oh,
You made that sound worse. You're at
can see
Catholic
where it
school. They
could
make
be-
you force you to do things you don't want to do. Huh.
They hit you and pray. They make you pray. But I didn't want to, and I ended up kicking a nun. But she was really mean.
dude, you don't have to pray. You just put your hands together and think about like Looney Tunes.
No, you do, because you get hit with the ruler, and it hurt.
That's what Rich did. Rich just thought about Looney Tunes.
Did he? Yeah, but how many times did he get hit with the ruler?
Well, in church they don't have rulers.
Oh, well, guess what? This is a Catholic school. It's a school and a church. They had rulers.
Okay. Well, I wasn't so fortunate.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't end up kicking a nun and feeling bad about it the rest of your life.
Dude, like the thing is, if you were going to go to hell, you'd be there by now.
Well, no, I'm not dead yet, so I'm probably going to hell because I did kick a nun.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We'll see.
I think we all are.
Wait,
it's all right.
You should do what I do. Whenever you wrong a specific group of people, you should just give like $250 to a charity that involves them in some way.
The charity that involves them tends to also hide pedophiles. I don't think I'm going to do that.
Yeah, you could probably find something. Like, describe the nun to me, and I'll make it work.
I don't like where this is going. Giving your history with nuns.
No, just
Anyway, they end up getting cornered, and the big boss man is going to shoot Whoopi. He's got the gun right to her face and saying... he's not saying much. He might shoot her, he might not, but... Bang! Ka-cha! The glass shatters. The FBI policeman caught up with him and shot he shot through glass. I don't know how he knew what was on the other side of it. Maybe it was the two-way or the one-way glass things.
Yeah.
They don't really go into detail with it. Whatever. He shot the guy in the arm.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Saves the day.
Okay. What happens with Whoopi now?
She goes, hey, Gerard, or Gerald, or whatever his name is, George, I forgive you. And then he flips him the bird, going, la, 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 la. And then she goes back to perform with the nuns for the Pope. Without her habit, because she's no longer a nun.
Doesn't she say something like, bless you?
Yeah, bless you, when she gives him the finger. She can do whatever she wants. She's not a nun anymore.
Does she actually give the finger, or is it like a blurred finger?
I think she does, when that classic, like you raise your hand and you kind of cross it with your other hand at the elbow. Like the classic, not actually doing it.
Like the Ronda Rousey or whatever. Rosie the
like
Riveter.
Ronda Rousey,
Rosie the Riveter.
Rosie the Riveter. Yeah, same person.
Ronda Rousey.
Same person. Don't even argue it.
Double R's. Yeah. It gets confusing.
Yeah, no, it's fine. They all are also very powerful women. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm allowing it. So yeah, it's basically that. But bless you. It's fun. That's it.
So
and
she stays working for the church.
Yeah, and they do another one of those fun parody Weird Al songs about God.
Oh yeah. Like, something, 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 something,
There's
something,
nothing you
something.
can do, cause I'm stuck like glue to my God. But I can't remember which one this was.
Oh, it wasn't that one? It
wasn't that one. That was the first one they did.
Yeah, because that first one was good. I like that.
It was really good.
Cute. Oh, yeah, I was also going to ask if that was the original version or if that was modified.
There's nothing you could do that I'll stick like glue to my guy. It's basically the same song, but they replaced God with guy. Guy with God.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because these were the songs she was singing at the start of the movie. That's the That's the songs the nuns are performing.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Because she does a medley of 3 songs. I just can't remember what they are now because I suck.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cute. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're all good songs. But I think the best part is that when they're doing this new performance for the Pope, you do see a good scene where the Pope is in the rafters, kind of clapping the old man dance, where he just kind of swings to one side and goes clap, and then goes to the other side and goes clap. And I said, I appreciate they show the Pope dancing. You don't get that in a lot of movies.
No. Was it the real Pope or just an actor playing the Pope?
You know what? They didn't show his face, so it could be either way. Plausible deniability. That's the point.
Okay. Well, since they didn't show his face, I'm going to assume it wasn't the real Pope.
It was an old white guy, if that helps.
No, it doesn't.
Then you get a nice credit scene. It's gonna be Heat Wave!
And then they showed like
I like
little
that song.
newspaper snippets.
Yeah, she made a career out of this. She became famous. She's a known entity. Sold her story, probably made a movie about it. Maybe a hit Broadway show. It's fun.
Apparently starring Raven Simone.
I'll believe it.
Wait, is this based on a true story?
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't know for sure. I didn't look into it, but I think it would have said based on a true story.
Well, the thing is,
It
I was
was.
looking at the Disney Plus, like, based on a true story category, and I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
this was in there.
I don't think it was.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah. I mean, if it
Also-
is based on a true story, great. I just don't think it is.
Also, Whoopi did sing her songs.
Hey!
Hey, we got there. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it sounded enough like her. I don't remember her singing in any other movies, but hey, I don't know. Yeah, freaking Dr. Phil showing up on The Masked Singer or whatever the fuck. You never know what these people can do.
Me and Craig were wrong, though.
Yeah. I mean, I made that argument before.
We even had
that-
majority rule.
That's not how it works, though. That's
I
not,
never said she didn't. I just said probably not.
Yeah, you had to vote a certain way, and you voted no.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter.
Was this your first time seeing this?
It was.
Me too.
Oh, man, you guys are crazy. I grew up with this. I watched a lot of Sister Act because my grandmother had it on VHS and she didn't have cable. So it's like Sister Act and Homeward Bound, baby. I'm going to grandma's house. That's what we're doing.
Man.
And Sister Act 2, back in the habit.
Was this before or after Catholic school?
During and after.
Okay. How did it make you feel watching this while in Catholic school?
I still enjoyed it.
No, like, I figure, like, it makes Catholic school a lot worse, right?
Why?
Because when you see how fun nuns are supposed to be... Wait, were nuns your teachers? Yeah, they were, right?
Yeah, they were, yeah.
Yeah, like, when you see fun nuns like that, you probably hated your nuns. Well, hated them enough to kick them, apparently.
No, well, just the one, because she was really mean and she hit me a lot.
And then you decided to fight back. What happened after that?
Nothing, I was told not to do that, and I said, okay.
They didn't hit you back for that?
I mean, I probably got hit, I'd imagine, but, you know, I'm so used to getting hit by that point, I don't really recall. We got hit a lot. You get hit. You go to Catholic school, you get hit. You get an answer wrong, you get hit. You sneeze, you get hit. You gotta use the bathroom, you get hit.
They all blend together.
You just get hit. It doesn't matter what you do.
Did your brother also go to Catholic school?
Yeah.
Seems like it worked better on you than it did him.
I think he got hit more. Probably why.
Okay.
I didn't reach my breaking point other than kicking a nun.
How many nuns did he kick?
Yeah, all of them.
Oh,
Killed
okay.
a couple too.
Well, I don't think that's true.
What do you want?
I don't know. I want
do
to
you
know.
want?
I want to know what we're watching next week.
I don't know. What do you buying? A freaking fortune teller here? I don't know. Let me check the schedule. Hold on. Got it somewhere here.
Craig, do you have the schedule?
I got the schedule.
He's got the schedule. Let him get the
This is
schedule.
right here. We're on 2020, right? Yeah, just throw this fucking piece of paper away. Cadet Kelly. Whose fucking idea was that?
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Craig.
I think it was mine.
All right. I should have figured it was a decom. You're so far up the decom alley, it can't even pull you out. It's weird.
I'm deep in the decoms.
He's deep in them.
He's deep in the decoms and also deep in... Craig, this is your chance to plug something.
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna say like Christy Carlson Romano, and I was gonna like she's like she's like 12 in this one. Can we like be cool?
What am I plugging?
I thought you said last week that you were going to have something to plug this week.
Oh, gladly play you next week for a plug today.
I'll be honest, wasn't planning on plugging it this week, but I guess I might as well because we got some time before.
Nope,
sure, why not?
Nope. Dunce number 1 signing off.
Wow, people are gonna be so confused.
I'm Craig Stew, and I'm leaving too.
And I'm the third one. And I'm not as clever as Cosmo. So
I was giving it to you to plug it. I was giving it to you to plug it.
Oh, you're going to plug it?
You and I'm plug. That's why I gave you the seat. We're done. Goodbye.
Fly.
The award-winning enchanting tale, Kiki's Delivery Service.
My heart is ready to beat. I can feel the wind underneath my feet.
The story